This is Vivo V27 Pro, hands down the most value for money smartphone at just $460, 38,000 Indian rupees, and it's the best not only because of the very beautiful color changing glass back panel, very beautiful look and feel, amazingly fast processing power, and shockingly excellent cameras, especially the front camera. This Vivo V27 Pro blown me away with its quirky features that nobody will show you. For example, there is this small robot hiding on the home screen. With a single tap I can take a quick note just like that, so no need to look for pen and paper when you need to note down something. You can swipe to reveal this guy. This feature is called Easy Touch, and let me show you how you can do wonders. Like with a double tap you get a set of menu for screenshot calculator, screen recording, sound recording, flashlight and whatnot. But let me show you some shorthand tricks. Like if you tap and hold this Easy Touch guy, you can get the calculator right away, anywhere, anytime on the screen. You can also secretly start voice recording just by tapping and holding and swipe left, so the recording has started just like that. In fact, there is another discreet way to record audio by tapping and holding the volume down button when the screen is off. I will show you that later. So don't forget to watch the full video. You will fall in love with Fun Touch UI. Now, if you swipe up this Easy Touch guy, you can get the camera flashlight. Now suppose you are in a meeting or your class has started, simply swipe down to mute ringtone or media, that is put the phone in silent mode. All of this I have programmed myself. You can customize as you wish. So let me show you how to do that. Open the settings menu of your Vivo V27 Pro, scroll down to shortcuts and accessibility, Easy Touch. Turn this feature on and you can even personalize the skins. I personally love this astronaut, but you can change the skin as per your theme. Now customize menu, that is program different gestures to different actions or options. Here is the list of all the things you can do with Easy Touch. Also set the opacity. Now, have you noticed this small blue speaker icon on the home screen that is also floating, and once you swipe you can reveal it? It's called select to speak, that is just tap it and select any paragraph on the screen that is showing and it will read out for you. So next time you read your emails or reading an ebook, browsing the web, simply tap and the phone will read out the content to you. There is a control panel. You can expand to pause and play, to skip and to speed up or slow down the readout. Open shortcuts and accessibility. Select to speak can be found in the accessibility option. Let me show you my favorite feature on Vivo V27 Pro. When the screen is off, if you tap and hold the volume down key for a while, you can launch some secret apps or features. Like I have enabled voice recorder, that is, this is how I can secretly start voice recording. As you can see, once I unlock, the voice recorder successfully launched. So this can be so useful. You can secretly record any conflict, any conversation that might come handy later. So do remember to set this up. I will show you that in a minute. If you tap and hold the power key, you can get Google Assistant. I use it all the time on my personal phone to set alarms, to set reminders, add calendar events, to search for anything. Once again, this feature can be found under shortcuts and accessibility. Just above it you get quick action, that is the action of pressing and holding the volume down key. You can add record, turn on and off flashlight, open camera, open Facebook or open any specific app you want. So you can fire up your frequently used apps without even turning on the display. If you use this with face unlock or without unlock, then it works better because you don't have to input any fingerprint, alphanumerical or pattern password. It happens instantly without further actions. Face unlock is also very useful when you are using smart wake gestures. That is, when the screen is off, if you swipe up on the screen, you can unlock right away. You can double tap empty space of the home screen to turn off the display and also do the same to turn on the screen. Now for the camera, simply swipe down, and this is the fastest way to turn on the camera, so don't miss any candid shots. You can change music tracks by swiping right or left, but you need to first start music, so just draw M. Sadly, I have just one music right now in the phone, but you can change the tracks. And to stop, write M once again. I can draw F for Facebook. For some reason, it's not working anyway. You can also raise to wake, that is, when you pick up the phone, the screen will turn on, and if you have face unlock enabled, the phone will unlock, keeping the lock screen so that you can quickly check your notifications and open the notifications right away. So go to the settings menu, once again shortcuts and accessibility. First of all, you get smart motion to smart screen on off, that is to raise to wake, double tap to wake up and double tap to turn off the screen. Very useful. No need to reach out for the power key, and there is this smart wake gestures that I have shown you. So these are predefined, but you get one option you can program. Well, draw F gesture must be complete without lifting the finger. That is why it wasn't working. Anyway, you can draw E to open any of these applications that you have on the phone. So maybe you can open your Gmail, your favorite game, YouTube. Next time you want to watch a tips and tricks video of Gadgets Portal, simply draw E on your Vivo V27 Pro. And once again, face unlock is really very useful in this kind of scenarios. There is a very powerful ring flash at the back of your phone, and you can fire it up by shaking your phone, but it's quite tricky. I mean, it doesn't work most of the time. Maybe I am doing it wrong. I cannot also turn it off by shaking. Motorola did it better. Next trick, swipe down 3 fingers on the screen to take a screenshot. You can tap it, edit it, crop it, annotate and share right away. So maybe you are giving instructions, draw on the map screenshot. You can do proofreading of your book. You can add stickers, doodle on your screenshot, and most interestingly, you can scroll, that is, you can take a long screenshot of your web pages or maybe a PDF, and as long as you tap on the screen, the phone will scroll down and take a longer screenshot. You can now frame it and edit, share whatever you want. Now this big 6.78-inch display is big enough for multitasking, so if you take 3 fingers and swipe up, you can split the screen into 2 and run 2 apps simultaneously. The phone will suggest you some apps at the top, and you can also open other compatible apps. So simply click and you open the app in second window. So maybe you are browsing or watching YouTube and you can take notes on the second window. You can chat simultaneously when you are gaming, while you are browsing social media, watching live stream, and do shopping on the second window on Amazon, checking your gallery for images to upload. Or if you have clone apps, that is, if you have 2 WhatsApp, Facebook or Instagram accounts, you can open 2 same clone apps simultaneously and maybe chat with different person at the same time. I will show you how to clone apps later. You can click here and swap the screens or change it right away whenever you want. So how to enable Smart Split? Once again, visit the settings menu, shortcuts and accessibility, Smart Split. First of all, enable it, and there is another very interesting option, message split screen. That is, the notifications from these following messaging apps will appear as floating messages. There is an animation here. So for example, you are busy watching a video or gaming, you get a message. You can simply tap to open in split screen view without interrupting your activity, and you can quickly reply right away. without pausing your game or movie. Now, S capture is basically the screenshot trick I have shown you. This is where you turn on this feature and check different options, like you can set the image quality as well. Now, the only demerit of this big 6.78-inch screen on your Vivo V27 Pro is it's quite hard to access the display with one finger when you are using one hand. So simply do a gesture like this, that is sliding inward from the edge of the screen and then sliding out to the screen, so you get a mini screen. You can now access the whole display with your thumb. Very useful when you have just one hand free, like you are traveling in a crowded bus, you have another parcel in the other hand. You can move the mini screen anywhere of the display. You can place it to the left edge if you are a left-handed person, or simply use the gesture with your left hand finger. To enable it, visit shortcuts and accessibility settings, then one-handed option. This is the end of the part 1. I have kept the best of the best for part 2, so definitely consider subscribing and keeping track of this channel. I will talk about camera, audio, video enhancement and some hidden tricks that nobody will show you, so check the description and the comment for the link of the second episode.